Welcome to NIST Apprentice. The past 4 weeks we've been on a learning journey using the design cycle to change the face of NIST. I have some questions for you which I want to learn more about, so please be very honest in how you respond. I'll start with you, Pan. What was the biggest challenge when working together as a team, and can you give an example of this?
In the research and possibility challenge, because the mascot and the staff were not really clear, so we need to use our knowledge and initiative and cooperate and work together to make it easier and get so we can understand and try to make it the best we can do.
Okay. Can you give an example of that particular stage?
When we're trying to find the logo and stuff of different schools, we can't really find it because it's not really clear. So then we made other people go into jobs and then do stuff like that.
How did you research and look into other schools?
Going to the internet, go to Google and stuff like that. Patty was writing logos of other schools, and Nana and Daniel were writing scripts. Abby are writing scripts. And Steffi was doing decorations for them.
Okay, thank you. Next question goes to Abimanu. Which stage of the design cycle was the most rewarding, where you felt more confident in working towards your target? Give an example.
To me, it was research and possibilities, because we all could do a job and we all had various decisions to make on which one was the best logo and which was the best mascot. The example is like me and Manav took many pictures, and me and Manav took many pictures, and we were trying to find out which pictures were good and which pictures were bad for the next stage.
What were you taking pictures of?
Students, facilities of NIST, and how NIST people's work.
Okay, thank you. Next question goes to Patty. What went well for your team throughout this process? Give an example.
What went well in our team was because we used our initiative and we did what our strengths were, because we would write down a checklist that was like telling people in our team what job we were doing, and we would like sort it out when people do it like comfortably and like doing what their strengths were.
And so how did you know what people's strengths were in your team?
We could think, because like people we told each other and we planned what we were doing, and what we liked to do and what was easy to us, and then we would just sort it out.
Do you think that that's a really effective way to work with each other? If you say, okay, you're good at that, you're good at that, you're good at that, go do that.
Yeah, that's what we did. And what we did very well was that we did it like carefully and we didn't rush it much.
So you actually went through a process where you would think about things and consider other possibilities. Okay, excellent. Next question goes to you, Manav. Who worked the best in your team, and how do you know?
I think everyone worked good, but if I have to choose one, I would choose Patty, because she was like, when me and Abby were playing around, she came to us and she was like organizing us and telling us and reminding us to go back on work.
So would you say that Patty took a leadership role into making sure that everyone was on task and focused? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Could you give an example of another example? I know you talked about you and Abby playing around. Was there another example where
Yeah, and she was most of the time she was tapping and she was like organizing things.
She was doing the big jobs, wasn't
Yeah.
she? Yeah. Okay. Thank you for your honesty. Steffi, What did you learn most from this experience?
I learned how to collaborate and cooperate with my team members, and like how to hit a target audience and what media is actually about.
Can you give me an example of when you collaborated with other people in your team?
Like when we are doing research and possibilities, like we have to choose what job we're doing. Like some people, they want to do the same job, so they worked together and did it.
Can you tell me which job exactly? Do you remember? No, but you know that you did experience that, yeah? Okay. Well, thank you very much for your honesty today. You've really responded very well. This group was interesting because, as you know, this group, there were very high highs and there were very low lows. But for the most part, you were able to work through that. And that's what it's like in the real world. Nothing's perfect, nothing's smooth. You're going to experience certain challenges, but you need to rise above it all together, and that's what you did in the end. So congratulations. Thank you for your time today. You are free to leave the boardroom.
Thank you.